Okay, hello and good day everyone. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the operations of radicals. Okay, so start tayo sa addition and subtraction of radicals. Okay, so pinagsama ko to kasi halos parehas lang naman yung concept nila. Okay, so in adding and subtracting of radicals, no, take here example, no, in adding and subtracting radicals class, you must look first if the radicand at saka yung index are equal. Na parang sa algebra, we cannot add dissimilar terms, no? So dito parang may mga similar at saka dissimilar terms din tayong tinatawag. So nagkakaroon sila ng similar kapag parehas yung radicand at saka yung index. Okay? So tulad dun sa similar terms, no? Hindi mo pwede ka mag-add kung parehas yung variable at saka yung exponent ng variable doon sa term. Okay? So the same story dito. Now, example here, we have 3 times square root of 2 plus 4 times square root of 2. Okay? Since parehas naman silang square root of 2, no? We just have to add 3 and 4 lang. Okay? 3 plus 4, then copy yung square root of 2. Then we have 3 plus 4 is 7 times square root of 2. Ganun lang. Okay? Imagine kung 3x plus 4x yan, no? So, add lang natin 3 plus 4, then copy yung x. Okay? So, ganun lang din na concept. Next, here, no? 3 times square root of 2 minus square root of 2. Okay? So, dito, as you can see, square root of 2 lang yung pangalawa. Ito lang, no? Square root of 2, walang nakalagay na number, unlike dito may 3. So, kung wala, automatic, may 1 yun. Okay? So, we have here, no? 3 minus 1 times square root of 2 is equal to 2 times square root of 2. Okay? Kasi nga para silang square root of 2. Okay? So, madali lang. Another one. Okay, what about this one, no? Square root of 2 plus 4 times square root of 3, no? Magkaiba sila. Yung isa square root of 2, yung isa square root of 3. Can we add these two? Ha? No, we cannot add these two kasi nga magkaiba yung radicand nila, yung nasa loob ng radical sign, magkaiba. Okay? So, kakopy lang natin, no? Square root of 2 plus 4 times square root of 3. Ganun lang. Another one. Here, we have square root of 4 minus 4 times square root of 3. Okay? So, dito, okay, idagdag ko lang, pwede nating i-apply dito yung pag-simplify. Okay? Especially kung kailangan talaga nating i-simplify. Just like this one. Square root of 2. What is the square root of, square root of 4. What is the square root of 4? That is 2. Diba? Pag kinuha natin yung square root of 4, we have 2. Then now, instead of square root of 4 ang gagamitin natin, we have 2 minus 4 times square root of 3. Now, hindi natin pwedeng subtract kasi ito 2 lang. Yung isa, 4 times square root of 3. Okay, copy lang. Next. Okay, what about this one, no? So, square root of 27 plus square root of 12 minus square root of 48. Okay? So, now dito, as you can see, di sila magkakaparehas yung radicand nila, no? Di magkakaparehas. Pero, to add and subtract these three terms, no? What are we going to do here is to simplify muna. Okay, let us see kung magiging ano pa rin sila, magiging similar. Okay? Try natin sa square root of 27. No? What are the factors of square root of 27? We have 9 times 3, no? Which is one of its factor is a perfect square. So square root of 9 here, we have 3, then times square root of 3. Naiwan yung 3 kasi 3 is not a perfect square. Next, si 12 naman, square root of 12. What are the factors of 12? No? Which wherein one of its factor is a perfect square. Okay? We have 4 times 3, no? 4 is a perfect square. Okay, what is the square root of 4? We have 2. Then, times the square root of 3. Next, 48. Square root of 48. What are the factors of 48? No? Wherein one of its factor is a perfect square. Ano mga factors yon? We have 16. Now, we can use 16 times 3. 16 is a perfect square. What is square root of 16? We have 4 times square root of 3. Now, as you can see, after we simplify each of these terms, no? Nakabuo tayo ng mga similar terms na kung tawagin, no? So pare-para silang square root of 3. Then what are we going to do here is to perform the indicated operation, no? So you have 3 times square root of 3 plus 2 times square root of 3 minus 4 times square root of 3. Okay, 3 plus 2 minus 4 times square root of 3, that would be equal to 3. Square root of 3. Why? 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 4 is 1. So kung 1, no need to write now na yung 1 because 1 times square root of 3 is square root of 3. Automatic may 1 na. Understood na may 1. Another one. Here. Square root of 8 plus square root of 12 minus square root of 48. Isa-isahin ulit natin. Factors of square root of 8. No? So, simplify natin siya. We have 4 times 2. Square root of 4, that is 2 times square root of 4. Square root of 2. 12, ito na. Meron tayong kopya dito. We have here 2 times square root of 3. Sa 48, meron na rin tayong kopya dito. We have 4 times square root of 3. Now, as you can see, dalawa lang ang common dito. Yung isa na, yung 2 times square root of 2, no? Naiiba. Naiiba siya dito sa dalawa. Okay, what are we going to do here, no? Is to subtract lang ito, no? 2 times square root of 3 minus 4 times square root of 3. Hindi natin gagalawin si 2 times square root of 2. Hindi natin gagalawin yan. Just copy it. Then 2 minus 4 square root of 3. 2 minus 4, that is equal to negative 2 times square root of 3. See, kinapi ko lang. Hindi ko siya ginalaw. Pero to, sinubtract ko. 2 minus 4 is negative 2 times square root of 3. Okay? Another example. So marami tayong examples. So yung mga na-discuss ko yun, mga may similar radicand and then different radicand, no? Another this one, no? This one is include na yung variables, no? Here, square root of 3x minus 12, square root of 12x cubed. Okay, simplify ulit natin. Square root of 3x, no? Ano yung factors niya na kung saan yung isang factor is a perfect square? None. Wala. No? Kasi factor niya lang is 3 times x. Next, 12. 12x cubed, no? So factors of 12, we have 4 times 3. And then for x cubed, since square root to, no? Kakalasin natin, no? Yung isa is squared, yung isa naman x lang. Okay? Yan. Para makuha natin yung square root ng x squared. Now, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of x squared is x. Then natira sa loob, square root of 3x. Now, parehas na silang may square root of 3x. Parehas na yung radicand. Okay? So, we have here, no? Square root of 3x minus 2x times square root of 3x na. Okay? Can we subtract these two? Pwede ba? Okay, pwede yun. No? Pero nga lang, we will follow the algebraic method, no? 1 minus 2x times square root of 3x. 1 minus 2x, hindi natin pwedeng subtract yan, no? Kasi yung isa, 1, yung isa naman, may numerical coefficient na x. So just copy it. 1 minus 2x times square root of 3x. Okay? Next, number 7, no? Square root of 2x plus cube root of 2x. Okay? As you can see, common yung yung radicand nila, pero magkaiba yung index. Ito 2, ito naman 3. Okay? So hindi natin pwedeng add yun. Basta-basta kasi nga magkaiba yung index. Parang sa similar terms lang, no? And then the similar terms. Hindi natin pwedeng i-add yung dalawang terms na parehas yung x pero magkaiba yung exponent ng variable. Okay? Okay, try ulit natin simplify. Wala? Okay, so hindi natin pwedeng simplify, no? Kasi if we look, no? At square root of 2x, no? Kahit i-simplify pa natin yan, okay. Kahit i-simplify pa natin yan, no? Wala tayong makukuhang perfect square. The same story dito sa kabila, sa cube root of 2x. So just copy it. Number 8. Square root of 2x plus 5 times cube root of 2. Okay? Again, di natin pwedeng i-add, no? Kasi nga magkaiba na yung radicand, magkaiba pa yung index. Unless kung i-simplify natin. But if we try to simplify these two, no? Wala tayong mapapala, no? Kasi 2 times x, wala silang perfect square. Then 2 is not a perfect cube. Therefore, just copy it. Next. Okay. Exercise na tayo, no? Add or subtract the following. Number 1, 3 times square root of 2 plus 2, plus square root of 2. No? Again, 3 plus 1, automatic may 1 yan. 3 plus 1 is 4 times square root of 2. Next, 4 times cube root of 5 plus 2 times cube root of 5 minus 3 times cube root of 5. No? Pare-para silang cube root of 5. Therefore, you just have to add and subtract the numbers. No? 4 plus 2 minus 3. That would be equal to 3 times cube root of 5. Next, number 3. No? 6 times square root of 3 minus 4 times square root of 75. Okay, magkaiba yung radicand. Try natin i-simplify. No? Sa 6 times square root of 3, no, wala tayong makikitang perfect square na factor sa 3. So copy lang. Pero sa 75 dito sa 4 times square root of 75, meron 25 times 3. Okay? So we have here 6 times square root of 3 minus 4 times square root of 25 is 5. So we have 5 here times square root of 3. Then 4 times 5 is 20. Now 6 minus 20 is equal to negative 11 times square root of 3. Next, square root of x plus square root of 8x. Okay, let us check kung meron. Try natin, no? Square root of x plus, okay, yung factor ng 8, no? Square root of 4 times 2 times x. No? 4 is a perfect square, so pwede natin simplify, magiging square root of x plus 2 times square root of 2x. Now, can we add these two terms? Can we add? No, we cannot add these two. Okay? Just copy lang. Why? Ito isa 2x. Yung isa naman, x lang, yung radicand. So, di natin pwedeng galawin. Copy lang. Next, square root of 256 plus cube root of 8 minus square root of 3x. Isa-isahin natin, no? Kung sa 256, okay, pag kinuha natin yung square root, meron tayong 16. Because 16 times 16 is 256. While the cube root of 8, no, we have here 2 because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Next, minus square root of 3x, no? Yung 3x, wala naman siyang factor na perfect square. So, copy lang. Now, ano yung i-add lang natin dito? Itong numbers lang, 16 and 2. 16 plus 2, that is 18, minus the square root of 3x. Okay? So, that's it. Thank you for listening. And again, do not forget to answer your exercises. Okay? So that's all. Goodbye and God bless.